you go up to the top right corner to edit, and you can change content on the classroom. So you can go in and you can also remove other things like this YouTube video that I had posted and any other content that we know isn't running in the next edition. Okay, and this is really a job for one of the managing director or one of the directors. But right now, this is all the stuff that is either being used or is planned to be used in the future broadcast. And when we do that, we need to have the broadcast number here, like episode 478 is when this is supposed to run. We need to put those numbers in there. That just to help the editor work through those issues on when they're editing. So all you have to do is once you post something, you hit save, and then of course our directors need to be taking care of the budget, which I've got the first part here. What I have is just the who's doing those assignments of the day, the editor for the announcements, the reader, camera 1, camera 2, who's shooting both intros, and formatting the teleprompter. And then here's the actual budget for episode 476. And I just have budget goes here, but I have sample content as this stuff here is just sample content. But each one of these needs to have the assignment and the person's name. And whenever you turn in the file, it needs to have a very detailed description in the file name of what it is. You can't just put Untitled 1. It's got to have the name of the people, first and last name. Also include the person's name who created it and what it is. Is it a spotlight? What is it? So make sure that goes in there, because this is what's running in that next episode. So this is our official budget, and this is the work assignments, or what's on top here. These are just work assignments for that day. This is the content here. Okay, so, and also you got to check to see what photos are included with it and video that's running along with some of the content coming from teachers. Okay, so then also we have here this is when that episode's being produced and for what days. And then down here is the future use categories here of stuff that we're working on for future use that needs to get bumped down from this list when it doesn't make it in for that episode. Okay, and you should have an episode number next to it so we know when it's supposed to run or when it's planned to be run. Okay, and here's an example of naming convention for the intros. Episode number, intro Monday, intro Tuesday, so that we can put them all down here and download them at the appropriate time to put into the announcements. And also there's going to be a library included in here for each day that is expected to be downloaded by the editor for that day's announcements to use it. Okay, and that way it keeps the naming very up to date and accurate or consistent. Okay, so then you just hit save and it saves it, and then down here, I went too far, I think. Now right here, this is where you post what you've done. Let's say you did editing, and you edited the announcements. Let's say you were Spotlight, and then you put the name of the person. Let's say it was Johnson. Okay, you put those in there, you post it, and that's how you get paid, in quotes, for your work. If you don't post anything here, you get a 0 for participation in that episode. So that's pretty much it. You make sure the content goes in here. You update the library, or I'm sorry, you update the budget here. And you can always go to previous episodes by just clicking on the topics list here to go to those. And now like 476 right there brings you to the top one, which is there. And then you can also go back by using the back arrow. So thank you very much, guys. You guys are the best of the best of the best in our school and our school district. And I am so honored to be your producer of the show and your teacher and your friend. Continue the great work you're doing, and thank you again for all you do.